RevitAutomation.
Welcome once again in the Dynamo RevitAutomation series. In this video, we are going to go through the roadmap of the content you need to study to go from beginner to advanced Dynamo RevitAutomation. So without wasting further more time, let's get started.
As Video Vault is opening, you can subscribe for such videos.
We will start by learning what is Dynamo as a visual programming tool, why we should use Dynamo to get a faster, smarter and consistent result, how we are going to work with Dynamo, what is input, logic and what is output. Then we will move on learning the Dynamo interface, about how to create a new Dynamo script, where to create it, what is the extension, where to download the packages, what are the packages, and all about the Dynamo interface, where to find the things to create a Dynamo script. Now after that we will learn about Dynamo nodes, its ports and different type of states of Dynamo nodes to resolve error and use Dynamo script efficiently. After that, we will learn the data flow in the Dynamo graph, and with the help of wire, how we are going to manage it. Up till now, we will have the basics of the Dynamo add-in information, how we can use it. Now, we will move on to the core concept to understand to build a Dynamo script graph. First concept we are going to learn is how to use a geometry functions and property nodes. In geometries, we start by understanding points and different operations we can perform on points with different nodes available in the Dynamo Revit. Then we move on to curves and see which nodes we have for curves and how to use them to build curves from points and lot more. As we finished learning about curves, now the next geometry is a surface. So now we will going to learn how to create a surface, how to divide it, how to get a point on the surface, how to identify surfaces at a particular point, and lot of basic nodes we can use for surface operations. Similarly, after that we will learn about solid, how to create a solid from different nodes, getting intersection geometries and how to play with it to get a desired result, and of course some useful node we can use. Now similar to solid geometry, we also have mesh geometries. So how we can use it and which nodes and what operation we can do on the mesh geometries, we will learn that. As now we have sufficient knowledge about geometries up till then, we have one more important topic remaining for getting whole graphs on the concept to create a Dynamo graph on geometric operation, and that is a vector, plane and coordination system. Here we will learn about vector, how to create the vector and when it is required, how to create planes and where we can use it, and at last how to use a local coordinate system and the project coordinate system and its Dynamo nodes. Now we will move on to learning about data or informations, different types of data types, various input nodes and some nodes on how to modify the input and output. Let's learn about another important topic, that is math. In this we will learn here about function, logic and operators to create our own formulas to use in the Dynamo script as and when required. As most of the time we are not just doing operations on or for one single element in Revit, but we are doing operations on multiple elements at once. We must have to learn about the list, how we can generate, inspect, match, modify and organize different types of lists. We will learn in this topic. Up till now, which we have done is all inside a Dynamo add-in, but in reality we have to do operations on Revit elements. Here we will learn in this topic about the Dynamo nodes to do operations on the Revit elements and which operation we can do on it and with which node. And believe me, you can do a lot of operations. It's like a superpower for Revit modelers. Now, as this movement we will have most of the knowledge how to create a Dynamo script. We can create a decent Dynamo script. We'll get to learn about some use case scenarios. We are going to create videos on the topics on creating and placing adaptive components with the help of Dynamo script, how we are going to working with CAD, how we are going to split elements and geometries, and how we are going to do a paneling for facade with the help of Dynamo scripts. Here around 32 topics we will have to learn to get from the creating basics to advanced Dynamo script. If you have seen the video up till now, I think you want to become a super Revit user. You can subscribe this channel. We will be uploading the separate videos on each topic. Thank you for watching. See you soon in the course.